You must survive in order to expose this nightmare. Our last new phrase. Hello, this is I857 back with another episode of Resident Evil 0 as I get into place. I just wanted to make sure everything was running fine and smoothly before we continued. And we're going on. I said we're gonna go back to the valve room, but there's something I did want to show the quote first at least. Now, as you remember, we are a little damaged. We're not dead, but we're a little damaged at the moment. I am going to pick up the herbs now and move them, as well as do one other thing. Oh. Okay, let me see. Take this. For the moment. Shoot. This is what happens when you don't manage your inventory correctly. I'm gonna make the ball bombs first. By the way, that leech zombie in the last episode was the last one. Those 7 ball bombs are going to be used for enemies later on. Meanwhile, we got some free space now. I'm going to take this. Take this. Use. Combine. Ta-da. This episode, I'm going to equip the handgun, combine the ammo. I don't like Rebecca and Orange Caution, but I'll take it because I don't want to be dead. And I have herbs when we reach the final boss. If the final area that we're going to with this episode is good, I won't be as mad. In fact, we might save the game if it is. If it's not what I think it is, because of the difficulty change, we might be in a little bit of trouble. Just a little bit. Anyone that's played this on normal probably knows where we're going after we get the valve. Anyone who hasn't, I don't blame you. Now, I'm also going to do a couple extra things here. So I'm not tempted. We're leaving the shotgun and the ammo. Leaving that. I'm leaving this. So Billy's now weaponless at the moment. Not like we're going to need weapons for what we're about to go and do. What my plan is to rely on Rebecca's handgun until the end of the game. The shotgun is not going to be needed until you reach a boss point, which I will inform you of when it's time.
You stay here.
Yeah.
Now, this room, the valve puzzle. We're going to bring Rebecca up here. It's going to take a series of switches to get through. You can see a puzzle down there, and we're going down there with Billy. Something I didn't get to explain yet that's actually important to the history of this game is that this was originally going to be on the N64. The system was fast enough that it could actually handle the switches without a loading screen. Well, development got a little overbearing, and just to say the short of it. So it kind of got moved up. Important note, make sure you can't push this anymore before you go and do the next step. If you do not push them correctly, you are going to have a bad time. I've actually botched a puzzle 4 times during this. But yeah, that is a loading screen. It's they did a fancy thing to actually do the loading, so that way it would load right. We're going to rotate this gate thingy to the right. So we're going clockwise. Now, one of these is ready to be put into place. Which one? This one. So we can push this straight down and in. The other block we gotta push is the blue one, and we gotta push it straight up against the wall, not towards the bottom. We want the 3 wood crates on the bottom and the metal one probably up around here. So I'm going to go up on, up over. Remember what I said? If you don't make sure it's against the wall, it's going to mess you up. It's a very tight fit. Now, I like to be on a box when I do the rotation. This one doesn't matter which way you rotate. You can rotate it to the left. So counterclockwise, but you can rotate clockwise for that one. That's really the only one you can't mess up on rotating either way. We're going to push this down. And the important part of this is once it's against the wall, push it all the way to the right. Yes, that little slip does mean something. That little tiny bump is important. One last rotation. And we're rotating to the right. If you try rotating the wrong way, it won't do it, and it'll just pop back into place. Saying, you're just an idiot for trying that, but go the other way, it'll work. Unless you somehow clogged both ways. Now once you move this into place, get Billy out of there. Because once you do, you've filled up. Well, you're going to fill up this little well area. Like I said, make sure you can't move them anymore. They are perfectly in line at the bottom of the screen. Let's get Billy out. You can see our prize. We're going to fill it up and...
Follow me.
Okay.
Summon Billy to follow, and we're going through. We're going to cross this bridge. There's your prize. We get the valve handle. We passed the door that this is good to already. Twice. No, 3 times actually. Now, I need to bank on this next battle. Well, on the next couple rooms. Because depending on what's there is what's going to determine if we're going to be very good, sort of good, or if I am in Poop City. Right now we have 3 herbs. I'd like to have 4 or 5 for the final boss. 2 is a minimum. I think I want to say 2 will be a minimum for me to be able to beat the boss. It's been years since I actually faced the final boss. Except, well, before I did this, and every time I came up to 2 or 3 at least. But yeah, we're not up a creek. Make sure Rebecca has her handgun equipped when you go and do this next part. This door needs the valve handle. Take your breaths and go in. If I get grabbed, I'm probably gonna die. How do you know you're always at the end of a Resident Evil game? Naked zombies! I'll let Billy take the hit. Billy, come on, hit! Stomp on it! Billy, be my shield! Uh-oh. You just die! Okay. This is a situation I did not want to be in. Great. We went from fine to danger already. We're in trouble. Over there. This is safe. Investigators report 2. We should have finished this dump long ago. When this all started, did anyone expect that there would be guns blazing away like this? We weren't told a thing about these creatures attacking us at the briefing. Guess they were surprised at the head honchos too. The things in the woods just started to attack people. They had to be planned. Well, that had to be planned. Someone deliberately scattered that virus, no doubt about it. But the guards, our fellow soldiers, they must still be around. Well, whatever. Don't have to worry about that anymore. What I've got to worry about is whether to use my last bullet on myself or on a friend. That's the only decision I have to make. Ooh. Okay. From here I can get control. Okay, you gonna get up? Off with your head, says Rebecca Antoinette. Looks like some kind of chemical. Put in the mixing set? Yup. More red chemical. Now we're gonna come up around. We're safe. Oh, yes. No, I'm not gonna use it. Not yet. There's no more zombies we're dealing with this episode. So this will give us a chance to look at our herbs and figure out our plan. We got one last room to go into. Oh wait, there is something we have to worry about. I just remembered. Well, have your magnum equipped and we're running around. Well, not this way around. We're running around this way. This door, there's a door back here. This has to be 2 quick, accurate shots. There's a nice, nasty surprise on the other side. One, two! 1, 2, mess you 2! 2 well-placed magnum shots just saved the day again. But we did it. We made it. We got to the safe room. Ammo here. Handgun here on easy. Or right there. Man, that thing is ugly. I won't worry about... I'll have Billy take that in a second. That's our new save point room. Well, area. Got ammo there. This is where it's all important. This next... When I cross the screen, you either get your loud curse or hallelujah. Hallelujah! Yes! Yes! Take it all! Take it all! Okay, we're in good situation. This is a good room. We want this. We want all of it. That door we don't want. About battery fluid. The fluid used in batteries is a dilute solution of mixed water and sulfuric acid. Both must be of a high purity. When fully charged, battery fluid should have a specific gravity of 1.280 plus or minus 0.010 at 20 degrees centigrade. battery acid purity. Take care that the dilute sulfuric acid solution is of a sufficient purity. And before you say that's Celsius, yes, it's the same thing. I took chemistry in high school. Shut up! And we'll take the napalm grenades. We need them. Oh, this room is so beautiful. It's so beautiful. Let's see. Exchange for magnum ammo. That gives us 4 full herbs and 2 medium greens. I'm gonna try to push through. Because right now we got about 4 full heals, but Billy's low on health. There are a few more bosses, but we won't worry about that this episode, but we're looking better than we have been. I'm getting the episode here. I hope you have fun, and I'll see you on the next one.